put that down and we'll try and raffle one bat out at the end of it all. Is that a deal?
Yeah.
Yeah? All for a good cause and for some fun. If you... Agree?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe simpler. Anyone who doesn't agree, put that 200 rupees up front first. Yeah, alright, here we go.
Listen, there's no compulsion.
No compulsion, but it's just a... I think
I hope you enjoy the evening and hope your friends.
Okay.
Yeah. And every penny is going to those kids. And
so there's a raffle.
So I thank you three very, very much indeed.
Okay, I've got one other piece that Farooq has brought along, and it's the story of Sachin's 100 hundreds. It's a book by Khalid Ansari, who you might remember, for those of you who used to edit Sports Week in the good old days, went on to actually found Midday. And it's a book that's been signed by Tendulkar. So it's got Sachin's signature on the cover. It's also got Sachin's signature right up front. So it's Sachin Born to Bat, the journey of cricket's ultimate centurion. It's been gifted to Farooq, and Farooq is auctioning this again for that charity. Signed by Tendulkar on the cover and inside. Yep. 1,000? 1,000.
He was saying 5,000 here.
Okay.
Book ka price kya hai to buy in the shop?
Priceless.
Never, even if you buy the book in the shop, it's like 1,000 rupees.
450 bucks for the book. So that's 1,000 rupees.
Okay.
Anybody else? Yep.
2,000 here.
2,000.
Yeah.
Okay, make it 5.
Make it 5.
Ah, that's lovely.
Make it 5. Made it 5. 5,000?
Listen, we are not here to try and milk people or something. You know, this is fine. I think the charity will be very, very pleased to receive that. Any in excess of 5 or? Thank you very much. Please give. What's your name? Sorry. Uday. Give Uday a huge hand. Thank you. Are you going to collect the money? Okay. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Are you enjoying the evening?
Yeah.
That's the main thing. That's the whole idea of the exercise. No? And I'm glad you came and sat here, man. You know? Aren't you going to ask a question?
No. Sure.
Go on. What's it?
Yeah.
You want to think about it for a while?
No.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the role of analysis and technology? What's behind the scenes? Okay, there's a coach and there's a batsman and a bowler. But is somebody like looking at all the actions and doing some speed analysis and what's going on there?
Very good question. Yes, indeed. Nowadays, all this is happening. Hamare zamane to kuch nahi tha, you know. We just had to go out. No one told us how to hold a cricket bat. Or, you know, there was a mirror. And that was a great way of finding your mistakes out. You batted like shadow batting in front of the mirror. You knew whether your bat was going across or coming in line with the ball. You know, as soon as you see a young batsman, tell him to play in a V. That means mid-on, mid-off. He's got to play straight to start with. I'm giving this advice. I wish I could have done it in my days. You know? But you played straight to get your eye in. You know, I wish I did as well. But I would have got less zeros. But then you do that. So this is the technology, simple technology that we used. Now they have machines and videos, the video analysts. They even have psychologists, sports psychologists, to make you believe in yourselves, you know. And I thought, you don't need any incentive. Playing for your country should be enough incentive, shouldn't it? I mean, I looked at it that way. Playing for your country is the highest honor. You've got to go out there and damn well give your best. I don't need anyone to tell me how good I am. You know, I should know that. I made the Indian cricket team when I was first chosen as wicketkeeper. Some friends in school just reminded me, how many billion people are in this country? You are the number one wicketkeeper batsman. Shit, it didn't half make me feel good. You know, out of so many billions, of course, most of our villages or something, never seen a cricket match. But that belief is there. You know, and belief grows with confidence. You do well and all that. But in our time, there was nothing of that. Now there are analysts who like if you're facing, if Tendulkar is going to face Dale Steyn in a series, you know, or New Zealand, as we're going to play shortly, he'll be looking at the New Zealand bowlers, what they do, you know, over a number of years. They've bowled. Every cricketer has his own sort of strengths and weaknesses. What are his strengths? Let me play on his weaknesses. If he doesn't like to be attacked, I'm going to attack him. things like that. So the sports analysts and all that feed you that information. So that's it's a very interesting question because nowadays all this happens. And you mentioned about Australia. Again, very good question. That Australia started this before anyone else did. You see, they got into sports psychology and sports analysts and all that, which helped them. Must have helped them, And as an old-fashioned cricketer, perhaps I thought, no, we don't need it. But you do. I think these are every bit of help. That's why you very kindly mentioned technology, If it helps improve the game, why not do it? If it helps improve your performance, you're going to do something worthwhile which is going to help you in your businesses, aren't you? You are a businessman or working for your company or whatever. So whatever method helps, even if it's superstition sometimes. Alan Knott, heard of Alan Knott?
Yeah, sure.
Great wicketkeeper. He had a superstition.
Not as good as you.
We had a lot of respect for each other.
Never as
Thank you, sir. You're very kind.
How do you spell the knot?
K-N-O-T.
Not as good as you. Yeah.
No, but Alan Knott had a superstition. When he came out to bat, he used to just roll the bails with his gloves, with his batting gloves. I don't know if you noticed it. And whenever he used to come to bat, I used to put my gloves on the bails and just pretend looking somewhere. Rookie, please. No, just ignore him completely. This is a corner of my eye. But he felt happier. He just touched the bails. People have idiosyncrasies, and that was one of them. Don't ask Lucy Surjit to spell that. We'll have a big problem. Idiot kya? Idiot bola tumko.
But I think, it is important to keep things simple.
Yes,
In
absolutely.
spite of all the analysis.
Absolutely right.
Otherwise, you will never get.
You are so right, because you try and get more complicated otherwise. As they say in England, you get your knickers in a twist. But the thing is simple. Keep it as simple and as effective as possible. That is a great word you spoke there. Absolutely right.
Anything on Duncan Fletcher?
Sorry.
Anything on Duncan Fletcher?
Now, I'm not a huge fan of Duncan Fletcher.
Even I'm not. That's
And I have said it publicly.
yeah.
And when I said it, that what the hell is he doing for India? When they came to England, we got hammered.
4-0.
I offered my services free of charge to my countrymen. I know every blade of grass in England. I know every England cricketer. I know Jimmy Anderson bowls. He's from my Lancashire. I've seen Jimmy as a bacha. He's grown up in front of me. I know what the bugger does, what doesn't do. I would have helped the boys, but no, I wasn't. Never got a reply from the board. Free of charge. I don't want a penny, I said.
Yeah.
For my country, for my boys to do well, because I knew that they'd struggled on those wickets there. And Mr. Duncan Fletcher, less said, the better about him. And,
Shane Warne has a good line about this, and he said every team needs a coach to take them from the hotel to the stadium. That's what he thinks of coaches anyway.
Well, the thing is,
Why BCCI is not considering Indian coaches? Is there any reason? Or is there any fashion that we should have foreign coach?
that seems to be the fashion. What about IPL teams? They were the Australians, they paid immense sums of money. What the hell are they doing? Okay, people like Sean Pollock now will give catches to the bowlers. At least he's a young. What these coaches do, just hit catches to the fielders and all that. Sala Rama ko bolayenge, so Rama can hit the ball, Your servant can hit the ball and he can catch. So okay, if they make certain mistakes, certain things here and there, they can. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you mentioned the pride in the country, pride in playing for the country. Have you
Absolutely.
ever come across a player who doesn't have that or who has a more commercial intent? Have you ever come across that face to face?
Well, one has come across, but one won't mention any names or I think people can see for themselves. That this guy's one glaring example these days is Kevin Peterson for England. He's shown his true colours. If he came out boldly and just said that I want to play in IPL whole season because of the money. Who's going to look after my family or me in my old age or whatever? People who have more credit in him. That he's at least come out and been honest with it. But he says on one hand, no, I'm not here for the money. Which is not true. We all know that his money, again he's South African, he was, and he made some very stupid tweets and all that to his own teammates, South African, against his own captain, against his own teammates. A team man doesn't do that for me. I would never pick him for England again.